All right, sir, Devon, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about Curse. Just like binge the 10 episodes and I'm on the high of sort of
Oh,
like
great.
what you guys did. So tell me your initial reaction on when you saw how the show pivoted around the Arthur mythology, because it's not an Arthur that we've seen before.
Yeah. Well, hi, Juan. Sorry, I didn't say hello. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where, when you get a first script, you always know it's going to change completely as you go through the journey because things evolve, people put their stamp on their characters. And the great thing about this character was it kept evolving because Tom was always in constant discussion with me of what am I seeing from Devon? How can I evolve this character to be as human as possible? And I think that was really exciting is I never felt the weight of playing this character Arthur or King Arthur, as people kept saying, like, oh, you're playing the king. And it was like, I always wanted to discover who was Arthur within this story.
Sure.
And I think what the great thing about this story is he discovers himself through Nimue a lot of the time and through family. And so I kind of wanted to bring the vulnerability to him and see how far that could take us within this journey and hopefully further.
So one of the interesting things about how the series handles the fantasy element is that you would think that it's fantasy, so as an actor I can do anything and justify anything, but it's not written that way. You
No.
guys have to like double work and ground it for us as the audience. So was that a challenge to sort of hold that for us?
I think that's the exciting bit because I think when growing up, I've watched so much fantasy and I was like, wow, all these things are happening, but I love these characters. And so I think you just realize that all the work is you just got to trust the people around you that they're going to create these amazing visuals, but you need to focus on bringing the character to life. And I think I had a very easy job of that probably because I'm the human in the story. Uh, so it was one of those things where I was always just trying to show that he's discovering everything around him because he's never been a part of this world. So, but yeah, it's one of those things where you're always playing. Half the time I'm just looking around being like, wow, look at this set. So it's not really acting anyway. So
Mhm. So talk to me about, I mean, be honest, because I mean, you have sort of the excitement of that's it. You get to play and you get to be Arthur on a horse, hold the sword. But when you're doing that for 8 months, did the excitement leave or were you able to sustain it?
I think I honestly think I actually got more excited as it went on because the journey started. There was more fight scenes. There was more like the things that you grew up being like, oh, I want to be a part of that. They started coming really in the second half of the story for my character.
Mm.
But I think it's one of those things where TV series is quite a different beast to doing a film because it usually films are like that 3 months of just concentrated work. Whereas this is 10 months of longevity and it's a different kind of beast where you come on a set and you've got 3 takes and you got to bring it straight away. And you might not have rehearsal. You just got to go into it. So it was stressful at times and it's physically so demanding and emotionally and mentally. But when you finish it, you're like, okay, it was worth it because that's going to be, what I mean, that's the performance people are going to see now.
Cool. So let me ask you for my last question, my frivolous Barbara Walter question. If you had to pick one of the actors from the cast, not their character, to like hold the sword, who do you think would manage the burden of holding the sword? Which of your castmates would you pass it on to?
I'm probably going to go with Shalom.
Why?
Go with Shalom. I trust Shalom. I trust everybody, but I trust Shalom because I think she'll make the right decisions with it. I definitely wouldn't pick myself, but I definitely. So I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in Shalom.
You were sly there because you know my time's up and I can't ask why you wouldn't pick yourself. But thank you for your time. The show's terrific. Congratulations and
Thank
stay
you.
healthy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.